Hey everyone, today we're looking at the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo VIII GSR. It's made by Fujimi. Now I wanted to actually get this unboxing video done before I went crazy with the kit because I have actually started it. Started it 2 nights ago. It's for a full banger build off in the Facebook group that I'm a part of, Sclae Imports. I'll give you a link to that in the description. Come and join us. It's a fantastic group, they're a great bunch of people too. And here we have it then. Let's get it open and see what is what. Now, a lot of the parts are in there, but I'll get to that in a minute. Let's start off with these. What I did notice in this kit is you get so many spare parts, it's unbelievable. I think it's sort of a mashup between the Evo VIII kit and the Evo VII, and possibly the Evo IX if they do it. But there you have it. You've got a bonnet grille there, and I'll be showing you pictures of these as well as we go along. And you also get a selection of 2 dashboards as well. Let's get these out for you. They're the seats as well. The camera's not going to play ball again. It starts and then it stops, as you may well know from seeing my other videos. There we go. There's the seats. They're not great. Need a little bit of work, as you can see. And I think in total you get about a selection of 3 different steering wheels. So the spare parts factor in this is brilliant. Now, you'll notice as well that every single thing apart from the wheels is moulded in red, which is the worst possible colour that you can imagine, because it bleeds through. I haven't actually experienced this yet, but no doubt I will do in this build. There's one dash. Let's get this focused in as well for you. And that's it. Let's see what's on this little bit. These are the inserts for the other dash, which is the Evo VIII dash. So you can either have it with a stereo or without. Tiny gear knob there and lift up, which I presume goes into reverse. You got the little bits for the wheels, aircon control. And I'm not entirely sure what that is. I'll have to have a look at the instructions for that. And the last little bit, this last little bit is a little bit cut off, because I sort of went to town on it. Going a bit bonkers with this really. Again, the camera's not going to want to. There we go. 1, 2, and that's pretty much everything that's on here. Now, to the bits that I've taken off and what I've started on. And you'll see why I've sort of gone nuts with this. Right now I'm showing you a photo of the chassis, how it comes in the kit, and there's a couple of different shots on there. Now, I'm going to show you what I've done to it. There you have it. I've cut... I sort of went a bit mad. First I cut the drivetrain out, the prop shaft or whatever you call it, and then I sort of went a bit crazy and cut everything out, because everything's moulded in and the drive shaft is sort of rectangular shaped where it's moulded. You'll see on the original picture. And what I also did was smooth it all out, fix where the where it goes into the differential. Obviously it's not painted or primed or anything. And what I also did, excuse me, was tidied up the back. Again, I just went completely nuts with this. Just covered up every little bit. I'm not going to show you too much because I'm going to do a video of the progress of this, so just to keep you wanting more, And there's your body. There's your Evo 8 body. It's not a badly moulded kit. You've got your mould lines. I know where they are on the back. There we go. You've got the mould lines. Let's see if it can, if it'll show up. Can't really see it on there, but you might be able to see it. You can sort of see it there. It sort of follows the boot line down. Now there's one thing to note on here as well. You do get, I think you get two, maybe three, no, just two sets of wing mirrors. And you'll notice there's a little notch there, which you're probably thinking, oh thanks Fujimi, that'll make it really easy for me to put my mirrors on. No. In actual fact, I have no idea why they've put that on there. Because one set of mirrors you get has the base on it anyway, so you're going to have to snip that off and sand it, etc, etc. And the other ones don't have the points on them for them to be mounted to the little notch thing there. So, cheers Fujimi, really nice of you. Now, I'll show you the wheels as well. You do get 4, of course. Here they are. And they're not a bad little wheel, really. They're one of the, I'd say they're one of the most accurate wheels I've seen in terms of, I can't even speak now. I can't even think of the word. Realism, I suppose. They're accurate. They're the most accurate in terms of wheel size and tyres as well. And another moan about the mirrors as well. You don't get any chrome parts. I mean, it's not. It's nothing to whinge about really. You could just use the red, of course, the red inserts, and then put a bit of double-sided foil on. Here's your clear parts. You do get parts for like big lights at the front, but they're not actually shown in the instructions, so they may be in there from another kit. As always, I'm not going to show the instructions because they're not going to show up on camera very well, but I'll give you the link to a website where you can actually view them. Here's your decals. Let's get these zoomed in for you. Of course, you've got, I will show you a picture, of course, now. You've got the centre badge for the steering wheel, a couple of Mitsubishi emblems. Now you've got these grill things, which I'll actually be using some mesh on the build. You'll see that in the other video. Try not to tempt you too much with that. But you've got pretty much everything there you need really. Dash looks quite nice as well. And for the little bundle of parts, look at all of those. Let's get all these out for you. Again, I sort of went mad. And I know I was asked to do an unboxing video of this, so sorry. There's your interior. That beautiful red again. I hate you Fujimi for doing this. Oop. There's your original dash that I'll be using, the actual Evo 8 dash. And you also, which is really strange, you get about 3 spoilers in this. You get the Evo 8 one, the Evo 7, and this thing. I just need to find the other part to it. There we go. This is a strange one. I'm thinking this is off a 4.5 or a 6. I'm actually an Evo man, and I can't for the life of me remember what it is, but let's have a look. If I can get this clipped in. There we go. That's how it looks like when it's constructed. You've got a little space for a third brake light. However, I'm pretty sure, no, you don't get a clear part for that. So that's either going to have to be, you know, filled, sanded, whatever. I'll show you what it looks like on the actual body. So yeah, you can see it's sort of Evo 456-ish style. Not great, but again, it's a spare part, so you can't complain at that. Now I will show you, I'll give you a little sneak peek. Now when I say sneak peek, you're going to have to be quick now, because this is going to be a sneak peek. The whole details will be in the other video. There we go. That's your sneak peek, alright? Now the reason I've just shown you that is because I want to show you this. Completely unrelated, of course, is your exhaust. You get two parts, one that you can sort of make it rear exit or left exit. Rear exit, left right exit or left exit. Now, again, I think this goes back to an Evo VII or possibly being lazy with an Evo 456 kit. But they're not great. They're a bit rubbish, really. And you'll notice in the original videos, sorry, the original photo of the chassis, why I've done that. Now here is, let's get a nice close-up of that. That's your rear suspension. Now, the fronts are exactly the same, where they're all moulded together. And I'm going to give you another sneak peek. That's what I did to the front. And I'm showing you a photo now of what a comparison side by side of the front. Notice how there's sort of a bit of a disc missing. I'm pretty sure that's not for ventilation, that's just being cheap. Now there's one bonnet vent, another one, there's also a third one in the sprue as well. That's the front of the suspension, which did have the driveline moulded in, but I've cut that out. And I'm also tempted to cut all of this out as well, all this middle stuff, because you don't actually need it. But we'll see. Evo 8 spoiler comes in. It's Fergus doing it for you. The Evo 8 spoiler comes in 3 parts. Now, as far as fitment goes, it's quite weird on the chassis. I say weird, but when you put the rear parts on, the holes that the plastic knobs go through are slightly bigger. Now this causes that. I know it's not a major thing, but as far as kits goes, this quality wise, I'm going to say I'll give it a 5 out of 10, to be honest, purely because I don't know really. Chassis is not bad, but it could be better. It could be 10 times better. Fujimi buttering us all up with extra spare parts and whatnot. You know, everything sort of is a nice kit body wise. I'm not complaining about that at all. It's a lovely kit like that. But that's it really. Always wanted to build an Evo, especially an 8. It's one of my favourites. But slightly put off by the quality of all the little bits in there. Don't get me wrong, it's an easy kit to build, completely easy. You could build it out of the box, no problem. Absolutely no problem. But it wouldn't be very detailed. There's a lot of little bits to do. So thanks for taking a look, guys. I'll give you the link to this video, to the build-up video now. If you don't see a link, then I haven't managed to do it yet, because I do want to get quite a bit in there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Any feedback I'd greatly appreciate. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.